Wow, straps. Wow.
Hello, family. Thank you all for your support with the Teachsimple podcast. I really appreciate it. Recently, there's been recent reports of a meat shortage all over the United States. A shortage so bad, meatpacking industries are talking about losing over 35% of their meat products due to COVID-19. Now, this is bad because this causes strain on an outdated supply chain and it keeps our grocery stores looking like this. We have to learn how to grow our own food so we can be independent. Right from our backyards, beneath the earth, lies rich soil that has the potential to feed our neighborhoods. Even during the pandemic, below the surface of the earth lies the answers to our current problems like hunger, healthcare, and wealth inequities. Let's talk about plastic or water bottles. Think about the number of water bottles you've used throughout this week, throughout this pandemic, the number of water bottles your family's used. Some people recycle them, some people trash it. But imagine turning all of those water bottles into garden plant beds. Think of the number of crops, fruit, and vegetables you can grow. You must take ownership of your health and your food and be responsible with how we distribute our waste. With plastic, despite efforts of recycling and increased plastic, the global primary production of plastic was over 270 million tons, while the number of plastic wasted was 275 million tons. We're wasting all this plastic, you might as well make some gardens out of it. So here's a video on how to make a garden bed with a plastic water bottle. You need your seeds, your soils, and your plastic water bottle. You want to cut it at 1/4 of the length of that water bottle. You just put a little puncture and then you cut around it. What you're going to do with that top is that's going to be the filtration system. And you do that by poking a hole in the cap if it has a cap in it. You poke that hole in it, just a little nice little cavity. And then once you get the hole in there, you would just flip it upside down. You can see I'm going to do it with this second bottle. Take the plastic off. You cut 1/4 of an inch of it off. Flip it. You take the plastic, and that one doesn't have a cap, so it still can filter. And then you just fill the top dirt. See, the key is you want to make sure that you're not packing it too much. Because if you pack it too much, the crops won't have enough room to grow out of it. So just pack just enough where it's filled, but don't pack it too densely. We see here now that we have our garden beds. Pretty simple, all you need was some scissors. And the last thing you want to do is you want to just plant the seeds. You plant the seeds probably about 1/4 of an inch deep, and then you just want to water it regularly to ensure that the seeds get enough water. After you plant, put in a little bit of sunlight, you'll see that you had your first garden bed made out of a plastic water bottle. And it's really simple. And that's the simplicity, y'all. Thank you so much.